Well, Kamala Harris seems to be playing the role of copycat, maybe thief is a better term, all in an attempt to gain more voters. And the media goes along with it. It's crazy. Just last year, the IRS, under the Biden-Harris administration, well, they decided to crack down on taxing tips. They said almost $2 billion was going untaxed. They were going to hammer them. So much for not going after people making less than $400,000 a year. And now we see Kamala Harris stealing from former President Donald Trump. No tax on tips, the policy he plans to execute once he's back in office. She announced it this past Saturday at her rally, nearly 2 months after President Trump, as if it was her idea. Watch this. It's shameless.
Because when I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
Eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Yeah, Kamala Harris continues to prove herself as nothing more than a fraud and a thief at this point. Some are even wondering if she'll stick by what she says. Here with me to discuss this is the research fellow for tax policy at Heritage Foundation, Preston Brashers. Preston, nice to see you here today. Look, what's remarkable about this is that some of the outlets like Newsweek, CBS, basically passing this off as, oh, look at this great new idea by Kamala Harris. They've all heard Donald Trump say it on the campaign trail for at least a couple of months, and because he announced it in Las Vegas, and she goes to Vegas and says the same thing, and nobody says anything as if it's her original idea. Weird to me, Preston. What do you say?
Well, I think President Donald Trump's rollout of the idea of no tax on tips was a little bit like when you have a big blockbuster movie that comes out and you look on the Rotten Tomatoes and the audience enjoys it a lot, but the critics are very, they give it a terrible rating. They think, looking at the media's reaction, looking at a lot of policy folks, they were a lot more critical. And then you turn around a couple of months later, and now this is all of a sudden Vice President Harris's big policy platform was to run on no tax on tips. So it's and the reaction has been very interesting from the media for sure.
Very interesting. Now, something else that Donald Trump has said, and we'll see how long it takes. How long until Kamala Harris is wearing a red "Make America Great Again" hat? Because I can't wait to see her say no tax on Social Security benefits, because Donald Trump said that as well, hasn't he?
That's right, he has. So former President Trump has been very clear that he wants to see more and more forms of taxation, forms of income exempt from taxation. And this is very, very different from what Kamala Harris's record is as a vice president. She was the deciding vote for the Inflation Reduction Act. And the Inflation Reduction Act, of course, that's where 87,000 additional agents got their supplemental funding. So, and that supplemental funding was absolutely to get at the underreported income that they perceived partly from tips. In fact, they set up the Treasury Department and the IRS created a proposed rule that's still in the works, which would, in fact, increase the reporting requirements around service industry tips to make sure, because they think under the current regime that too many people are getting away with not paying taxes on their tips. So it's a bit of a whiplash reaction when you're going from the one extreme of wanting to crack down to this other extreme of wanting to exempt tips from taxation
right, because
altogether.
The number they threw out last year was somewhere between about $1.7 billion and $2 billion were going through untaxed, and Uncle Sam wanted his money. They were going to get the money. They put 87,000 new IRS agents on the street. We're going to get our money. We're only going to go after the millionaires and billionaires. Wrong. They're going to go after restaurants and waiters and single moms and working dads and people working a second job and all those things. Because, being a waiter or waitress, among other things, there's a lot of other places you can get tips in this world. It's one of the places you can make a pretty good living and support a family if you're a single parent, mom or dad. If you're a single parent trying to make it a place where you can make some good money. And if you take the tax off those tips, it's a pretty good idea for folks, right? And so it's smart. But why doesn't anybody, I don't see ABC News calling her out for stealing the idea and just stealing it and lying about it as if it's her own. I don't see that happening in the debate. Do you?
I have not seen the media react negatively to Kamala Harris's idea at all. In fact, it seems like it's all of a sudden a brilliant idea. So it's just the double standard, I think. You can make a case for or against a lot of policies. There's always going to be pros and cons, but you'd like to have a media that is at least consistent in how they report on these things.
Well, you could. And if wings would grow out of pigs, they would fly. But I don't think either of those things are going to happen anytime soon. I'll just be that straight about it. The media is not going to be honest. The media has given Kamala Harris, I'm going to say roughly $500 million in in-kind contributions to promote her for the last 22, 23 days. No interviews, no press conferences, no problem. Just let her go. Look how wonderful she is. She's the most transformative, wonderful patriot and politician in world history now. I mean, that's how bad this is. They're so willing to let Democrats win at any cost that they'll say anything and do anything to prop them up. I mean, that's what you see every day, Preston, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd love to see a lot more policy detail than just this. I mean, apparently the idea came after she was meeting with the Culinary Union in Las Vegas. That's kind of where she got the idea. And, of course, this was appealing to the service industry. Apparently there was some polling that looked favorable towards it, and now all of a sudden it's a position they want to run with. But you want to see a platform and a consistent ideology, because if you're just going with whatever the polls are saying, I think that as someone that's trying to evaluate what's going to happen over the next 4 years, you just don't know what it's going to be, and you got to look at the track record. Yeah,
you got to look at what they've done actually. Inflation up more than 21 points, more expensive on homes and rent. And the list goes on. It's been destructive to the economy. It's not going to get any better because her policies, well, if she would ever talk about them, would be the same. Preston, thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.